Hi guys, and welcome to another Duloth Experience live stream. And today it's reset day for. It seems that my scene is screwed up, so it's reset day for Starfire. Let me fix this issue for a second. And I suppose that I was not going to be able to, catch up and get to top 100, and instead it seems that I am barely there, but I am. As I foretold, top 100 will be at least at 3200. So let's keep playing. I just managed to play a lot during my breaks at work, lunch break or mid-turn break and things like that. And yes, and we are going to fight for the top 100. So I left those fight because the energy was going on. We start with the good old Sephanon, and this we'll tackle with the bleeding team. Yep, or we can just go with, yeah, that's better if we just go with the bleeding team. POT against bleeds is not that good, but I shouldn't attack a POT team when I am a bleeder, but it's the team that gives me the highest chance to get out of it with a win. I don't care about the 3 stars or whatever. I just don't want to lose. That's the point. Hi, Mrs. Ogre. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? And did you probably so Constantine was attackable. Did you hi Ogre, I was asking your wife if she did something special for your dead day yesterday. So bye bye Constantine. Let's try and kill Clayface. So he just lost, I suppose, the healing immunity. Because with my luck I was counting on it being the thing that he would have lost. So this is going south until I get to resurrect Constantine with Swampy. So we are counting on him to die. And we will keep applying bleeds on them. We want to kill Swampy because he is able to purge our bleeds. Oh, nice, a barbecue. I love barbecues. So here I have a chance to apply bleeds on everyone, and I will do that because more bleeds means more evasion stacks on Siren, which is the thing. Oh, cheers! That's awesome. I suppose that Michael will be, yeah, barbecue in the central row. It's not happening. I suppose that Michael it's envious of that DVD pack. So if I ever get a turn here on my Constantine, I'll have a chance to do something. If I get a turn. So this will or should kill Clayface. They are all buff immune, debuff immune, so there's no point in going nuts on them. I will just go on Bane. And welcome to the stream, Fantastic Paul. And we are trying to get out of stay in top 100 and get out of the week with some sweet Starfire shards, if we can. So let's try and kill someone here. Bane has a bunch of bleeds and mans, so I think it's best if we go just for Swamp Thing. Okay, and I should start killing guys, buffing Lobo, applying the intelligence up. No, I don't think stealing a bank is in my in my course. Let's apply more bleeds here. Sadly, we are going all out. I think that Clayface is bugged at the moment. I suppose that even if I win this, I may end up losing because of Clayface. He seems bugged, because he haven't attacked since he was here. Yes, it's bugged. I used the AoE just to confirm that, and in fact I just lost my turn. So stupid bug. There's nothing I can do. If I ever touch Clayface, I skip my turn. I just want to win because I'm a proud guy. Beside that, we are going to lose. And Constantine is awesome against Bane because he will bleed without giving him the chance to do anything. Oh, we did lose in the end. So Setonan just stole my win. Let's do it again. Maybe we want to go differently here. So let's do this. Yeah, it's sad, but they refuse to fix it. I don't know why. Oh, Ben! Welcome to the stream. I think it's the first time I see you here. So I will spam my usual. Please remember to follow and whatever, because I have to remind myself of doing that. So here Starfire has a bunch of intelligence up, and Clayface can take the punch. So let's go for the heavy. And that's the reason you want to have the 25% increased damage on our third. Yoo-hoo! Thank you for the follow. Yeah, there's Neutron Star, which is one from our alliance, that today described Clayface as a, you know, big pile of poop. But he is what it is. They never acknowledge the bug. They will never fix him. It will take a lot. Yeah, Starfire is crazy good. It's not on Etrian level, and thank you for the follow, Fantastic Paul. It's not crazy good, it's not something unbeatable, because you can easily do that with so many compositions, even non-broken one. But the point is, I think that we wanted her to be good. Because, okay, let's see what I mean with with this. We wanted her to be good. I don't really care about her, but there were people like 8mail and other guys on the subreddit that were really loving her from the comics or from the shows or various DC act, that they really needed to you know, do justice to her, and that's it. I think that she is what they were asking for. She's not bonkers like Adrian could be, but she's so good. That's scary. Yeah, you were one of those guys that wanted Starfire? To be honest, I didn't know her before the release, because I knew some crossover, but I never had the chance to read comics about her. There she goes. Let's remove the awareness from him, and this will take a while because Constantine is applying the intelligence down on Etrigan, so he will do like no damage to him. But no. And he's dead. I suppose that I had more than 8 intelligence down, but it seems that I was still on top on the difference. So I left my job with 3,200 points, and I was 15, and then I lost a bunch of games. And I'm 87. Let's see what's the bottom of this thingy here. So I am 15 points above the threshold. Let's keep playing. Another of those guys, and I suppose that's oh, so Teen Titans TV series. Okay. And to be honest, the only animated video from DC, it's Young Justice that I saw, and I'm waiting for the Superman feature film with Doomsday, Death of Superman, because it seems nice. So this team here, we just go with the usual red heavy team, trying to overcome the debuffs from, because the debuffs from Constantine on death of their character are all intellect and bleeds. So physical don't really care about them. So if you can overcome them with heavy physical damage or bleeds or other stuff, it's okay. We want to apply just some intelligence down, just to be able to kill eventually Constantine on next turn, if my Eloquent Magister doesn't die. So he is visible. Clayface doesn't have the taunt, so it's no longer visible. And I suppose that I should kill Etrigan here, because I will gain some turn meter. And let's go for that. Nice one, fantastic fall. So let's remove the invisibility from Constantine, and let's see if we can bleed him to death. So they offered me some Swan thing on a plate, giving him a taunt. Let's see if we can kill him, and yep. So let's kill him. John Constantine is one of the very best leader in the game right now. I really enjoy him. The issue is that I really want some kind of way to get his specs, because right now the only people that got him were the one who bought the pack or did play on the 2 PvP week. Okay, he's dead. Only 6 points, but 6 is better than nothing. Another POT team. This is green heavy, so we can go with this one. Healing immunity on Superman can screw things up. But usually it's just a fun team. Let's go with this. Thank you. I think they have. You want more of what? Of Constantine. Yeah. If Constantine is in the showdown, I will be pretty stoked, and I will go for. If it's in a showdown, normal showdown, I will just top 100 twice. If he is in a single showdown, I will go crazy for it, and I will go for top 1 because I really like him, and I am one of those guys that really want this TV series to succeed, and I think that me, Jazz, and the other were feeling the pain when it was cancelled. And at least we have him in DC Legends of Tomorrow, which is nice. So I think the only thing that we can do here is to spunk him. That series was crazy good. He was really really fun to see, really well acted and interesting. So let's just kill this. Let's see if we can proc a double. Yep. And she should be dead. Bringing 3 bleeders against a POT-led team. It sounds like a suicide, but Constantine is so good that he can overcome that issue. Because you will bring so many debuffs on them that you shut down the best purger in the game. So let's go quickly over this DS guy. And let's go like this. Yeah, Matt Ryan is such a good actor, and we have finally the chance to see him in next year Legends of Tomorrow. He's a staple. It's a recurring character. Is yeah. Sorry, I'm just rambling. I love him so much. And Constantine, if you remember, is one of the very first comic that I read when I was an adult, with Preacher. Preacher is another comic series that's so good, and I finally convinced my girlfriend to watch it. So I saw the first season, she will catch up and we will see the other. Okay, let's see if we can maybe play something nicer. So Constantine, non-lead. Okay, let's still stick to this. And yeah, me too. And what I really discovered, it's yeah, that I usually save this healing immunity for guys like first turn here, first turn. My brain is shut down. First turn Etrigan, we usually buff up or use the AoE. So having the ability to just nullify that heal and buff, it's so awesome. And if he doesn't, don't care. I was saying, I really enjoyed Clayface during these days because I haven't even liked it at all. I don't play invisibility composition because I don't have MM. Neither I don't like the Robins. So I always set him aside. Yeah, Preacher is a strange series, TV series. It's one of the best comic ever. And I don't want to spoil anything because you know how much I hate spoilers. But it's one of those comics that you have to read. And the series is the first one is like an introduction to the comics. Yeah, everyone says that, and I prefer Preacher to Sandman, while all my friend says that Garth Ennis and Neil Gaiman just are on par about those two comics. And the other comics that were around at the moment was Constantine, Hellblazer. This was called when I first got in touch with it. And I didn't know that DCU... Yeah, that they are just crazy good. Sandman is awesome. And Preacher is just next level. So here we have Adrian with True Sight. Let's try and kill Starfire on turn 1. Bye-bye. Jets, stop watching these stupid streamers that waste their evening playing stuff and open a series. Just mute this guy here streaming and watch the first season of something. And I want to save my AoE on Steppenwolf and Clayface to remove the awareness from them. So I will just randomly attack here because the AoE will do nothing. And the next AoE from Steppenwolf, from Adrian, will clear them all. When I see this kind of composition, I don't care about Swamp Thing reviving. Freaky Links. I don't know the TV series, but I will write it down and check it. Because I'm in a lull right now, where I don't have any series to watch. Just the originals has started, and waiting for the summer event. So, and just I discovered that Cloak and Dagger started, so I will watch that too. Freaky Links. Noted. Thanks for the hint. I watched so many TV series from nope, I didn't see. I can't fathom to watch them. I don't know why. That's why I said I can fathom. But I don't know. Go for the original Teen Titan Cartoon Network show. Okay, but it's the one which they are super deformed with Cyborg. Okay, noted this 3 down. Heavy blue team, let's show this level. Ah, that's Titan. Okay, Teen Titan Go. That show I saw to my best friend home when I was staying at them because their daughter was watching it, and I always thought, what's that? And the horrible thing is that I hate translation. I hate translation, so catching up some guys called Corvina, which is Raven, just made me crazy. And when you know that they have called someone like Starfire, called like Stella Rubbia, which is exactly Ruby Star, I just want to puke. So give me Italian names, give me English name, I don't like the translations. Neither. Haven't seen it, don't plan on seeing it. Yeah. There are some cult series that I always neglected. Don't tell me why, it's just that I cannot get on the couch and watch them. So let's go like this. And one TV series that I really wanted to check was The Man in the High Castle. But don't have the time right now. Let's keep applying bleeds on Superman. Sooner or later he will lose the damage immunity, and he will probably die in like 1 month. So Arceus is primed for that, and let's see if I can kill Superman eventually. Okay. So he is dead. Superman will probably taunt up right now. Nope, he didn't. Okay, so he's dead. And this team that I'm using right now was part of the experiment me and Dogger did run at the beginning of this week. And it's a reason why I suppose that I couldn't get into top 100 for Starfire. We used to play just that team for... Oh, so Rolling Solon, it's a member of my alliance, and just tried and probably lost against me. So he beat me in the end with this full blue Allegory Magister team. I'm so envious of his Gear 11 Yellow Lantern. So, we have those stupid... Oh, so we have Neutron Star here. Let's see where he is. Just give me a second, because if he's going for top 100 and he's there, I don't want to beat him, so I will refresh. Neutron Star, it's 79, so if I beat him, wouldn't be that such an issue. It's just good policy to not kill him, so So let's continue. Oh, we have hate mail here. And let's play against this one. So here I could go with the cheesing move of this, knowing that I will lose my 2 reds as soon as Starfire or Stella Rubia, if you prefer, is going to take a turn. My only chance is if I don't give her a turn. But I suppose that being 8 mil, they will all be L5. 80. So 80, 80, 80. Yep. He's the only non-80 guy. So I can take a chance, give Thermometer up to my red dude and try to kill him. And then gone for there. Yeah, Stella Rubia is horrible. I was saying I can go for the Thermometer up on red dude and try to kill Constantine on turn 1, or I can just go with the same exact team and hope for the best. What do you prefer? Trying to outsmart him and beat him on its own game, or just play the mirror? Which is not really a mirror, but you know. You can choose. I will beat someone else, and then I will go back to that fight. So tell me what you want me to see. To play, actually. Robin is the faster, and let's go like this. Let's go like this. The issue with that is that he won't disappear from my battle log. He will just die in real life or something. So there's no really any point in doing that. So remember that Silver Banshee will usually start with the AoE on turn 1, but Power Girl is faster, and remember that Starfire can apply the healing immunity. Silver Banshee can apply the healing immunity. So we have to have Lobo with high health. And right now we want to kill DOJ or Starfire. Starfire would be the best. Sorry, I'm still keeping saying Starfire, but it's Silver Banshee that I'm talking about. Those hairs are messing with my head. So Power Girl is nearly dead. Fine, Lobo is dead. And this should kill Power Girl and Silver Banshee. So which team do you want me to play against 8mel, please? This one or the red one? He will die when he takes a turn. Constantine is the best, and Constantine will be. And the winner is Jazz. Grodd? Grodd against that heavy blue team, I don't think will do anything. Because they will destroy me before I get a chance to move with Grodd. because my Killer Frost is not even gear 11, and I don't have Aquaman, the original one, King of Atlantis. So let's go with Constantine. And the plan when you have a Constantine against another Constantine is always taunt on your Lobo. Because if you don't, Constantine will just opponent Constantine will just attack your precious pieces and will probably end up having you lose someone. While Lobo, it's an opposing affinity, so we don't care. And here, because we have the taunt with turn meter up, we'll remove some turn meter and we'll have a chance to play our game. So we can apply. We don't want Swamp Thing to get to his 3 healing immunity. So let's have him use the normal attack and have Lobo die. Yep, that's the plan. Because we applied some bleeds on them, I can go with the OE on Lobo as soon as possible, and I will start applying bleeding on the rest of the teams. I think he has enough. I'll G this up and bleed. He should bleed to death in 2 turns. I always keep calling for this one thing where I'd like to go for or Siren and Lobo. One of those two. So Lobo last rest. And let's try and kill Starfire. She's with death immunity. So we have to apply bleeds on Hadrian. More and more. We may want to taunt up on Siren. And let's remove the bleeding from them with this. And we should be able to kill again that Swamp Thing. Nope, because he got the lucky attack. Oh, it's a shame we got the healing immunity on Constantine. And Starfire, yeah. Starfire still has the death immunity. So we have to wait on that to disappear. And as soon as demanding from Swamp Thing will disappear, we should be okay. Still, Constantine has so many invisibility. We didn't have a single chance to use an attack on Constantine the whole thing. Okay. Yeah, we are out. Yeah, they turn meter down. It happens sometime. because she gets an heal from the mans. She can proc of herself if she's... Oh, sorry. She can proc of herself if she's healing. Medfield, come here. And this one, come here. So let's go with the other team. We were really unlucky against him. So let's go with a proper team. To be honest, World Greatest Detective is a nice guy and a nice character, but I don't like buying him because he was one of those characters that we had enough. We had so many packs from him when he was common that I think that I have like maybe 1000 of his shards. And she even hit Harlequin Magister. So tell me if that's not luck. We should be able to kill her with Constantine. We have enough intelligence up to withstand this attack. And we don't care about the enrages. So I should have gone with this one. Just called for the wrong team. And spoiler alert, I did beat this exact same team, but with the Superman one this afternoon. So let's go again. I think we have different... Oh, we have the bug team. No problem, Jess. We don't care. We are still in high ranks, so we can lose. We can just have fun. I am 2,238 and I'm 60 point above the threshold, so it's okay. Still 1 hour to go. And I was talking about World Greatest Detective. It's one of the best kits in the game, but as you can see, I have him already at L3. You need 510 shards for L5, and I have 500 more than that. So that's really... I think it's the second character that I have most. The one that I have most is Huntress here and Siren, because Siren is already L4 and I have a bunch of her, 927. So let's go back to it. Yeah, right. 1550 because it's 214 plus 310. So as you can see, all those guys are trying to cheat with first turn Starfire, first turn, first turn Starfire, first turn Etrigan crits, and Clayface is someone that is shielding for them, and that's the reason I'm thinking of a resurgence of Aquaman, the original one. So here we can test our luck and go for Starfire, or we can just kill her with our own AoE because we should be faster than her. So you go like this, turn 1, and you try and kill her. She has death immunity, we don't care about that. I'm just showing the underlying reasoning. So let's go for I have True Sight and I want to kill Deathshot. Yep. So right now I can taunt up because everyone already used their AoE. The only one able to use the AoE is Clayface, I suppose. Okay, so let's try and kill the opposing Etrigan. And you don't want to use the AoE on Etrigan because when you kill Thing, sometimes it just ends the turn. So we'll use the AoE and don't proc the second skill. That's not something that you want to see. Another of those POT-led team. I usually go with the red one or Constantine one. So let's go with the Blitz. Let's go with the red. The issue with the red one, it seems that POT always dispel my yeah. Bank robbery are the most lucky guy because they can afford to buy 5 packs, 10 packs of everything, have everyone at level 80 gear 11, full skill, full whatever. Bank robbers can even afford those stupid packs here, this 7k, 10,000 gems. Let's go with this is one thing. I brought up the deal because we were talking about stealing, and I think that's the biggest steal in this game. They will make you pay 7,000 gems, hardly earned gems, for something that you can farm with like 1k. It's just no, 300 gems, sorry, with 300 gems, because it's for a full run, 5th node is 100 gems, and it's 2,400 shards, legendary shards. So 3 times that, it's 7k and 200 for 300 gems. So thank you, Warner Bros. That's real deal. Let's taunt here. We will remove some turn meter from them, which is always fine. And we really want some Swamp Thing action here, because I want to remove the stun from Lobo. So they all have debuff immunity. We have to just punch someone. We are even. I punched him, he punched me. Okay, I can get behind that. I just want to kill him in the most atrocious way. notice like when it's hate mail Constantine, he had like 10,000 invisibility over him, and mine is always out in the open, saying, "You want to punch me? Punch me! I'm here." So let's apply more bleeds on this stupid Bane. I really hate Bane, right? You know that. That's not even something that I am ashamed to say. And people always ask me, "Oh man, why do you don't have Bane or POT as geared up as your other guys?" Yeah, there must be a reason. So let's see if we can get a proc, double proc. Yep, we did. So let's apply some bleeding and damage. He doesn't want to kill my Lobo. I don't know why. Yeah, when you are 1 versus 1, then it's easily beatable. The issue here is that there's this stupid POT that keeps purging him. So we have to kill her first. Fine, and that's it. We will lose probably Swamp Thing right now. This punch will kill Swamp Thing. Close. So it should be faster than my Lobo. Let's apply this 10,000 bleeds. No healing on him, and he's dead on the next turn. Yeah, he's easy to beat. And the fact that you don't trigger his passive, it's just good. We have a 24k guy here. Rapunzel. Okay. Yeah, I have an invasion team. The issue is that I don't have the rings on that team. What I mean is that my Batgirl is still ungeared. Yeah, I agree on that. That passive don't work when stunned, and it seems that it's not common knowledge. And I was going to release a video tomorrow on stuff like that. So let's kill for good this one thing. We don't want the bug we had before. So bye bye is one thing. I'm waiting for them to kill my Lobo, and they don't seem to care about that. Okay, thank you. And right now it's a walk in the park. Yeah, this last month with some real life issues has been a bit complicated to create content for the beginner experience video series, but I will go on, especially when I return from Barcelona on July, I will start moving forward with that series. I will do a couple of videos before I go, and then I will start again. So I suppose this opponent is the best one to use the evasion team, I suppose, right? Let's go with the Starfire team. But you are having your wife to take cover because their in-depth are awesome too, so you have some support. So let's buff up. We don't want to go crazy on turn 1. They are all tanky guys, and we want to rack up some buffs on Starfire before we go all out. We hope that, yeah. It seems that every time Clayface attacks, steals my damage immunity, and thus I'm unable to kill him. But this time it didn't happen, so let's go like this and bring Steppenwolf down, or dead. Yeah, that's good. And I suppose this shouldn't happen, that Starfire is keeping to proc with Superman buffs, but as long as it's working as intended, I don't care. And we are saving the healing immunity on Superman to kill Swamp Thing. Bye bye. Bye Ogre, thank you for being on stream. Cheers to the wife, if she's going to live too. Because I suppose that when she's alone she needs to tend to the girl. Thank you for being on stream as usual. And see you tomorrow on chat. Same team, seems the same opponent. I don't know, they do something with the with things. I got the same exact team twice. Let's see if this time Clayface will steal some buff immunity, damage immunity. As always, keep buffing up. Don't use the AE on turn 1, it's pointless. Okay, this crit. No crit for us. The crit meant that Swamp Thing did attack the wrong target. And yes, it's probably Ghost. So we lost the ability to AoE them down because she's silenced. But she's enough to kill a red. And that's what happened. Again, Swamp Thing, Clayface did steal the damage immunity. So let's kill Swamp Thing anyway. He did clap. I should be able to kill with the AoE. Nope. Or yes, yep, I should be. No! Stupid healing immunity. Okay, let's go normal here. Save the AoE for when they rest. Or they don't. They knew that it was just wasting my time. Okay, Mrs. Ogre. What's your, obviously tentatively, next in-depth look? Do you have an idea of someone you want to do? This is the bug team where Clayface can bug out, Penguin can bug out, Grundy can keep pressing. So I really like to use one thing here instead of Starfire, just because I have the double healing immunity. But to be honest, let's just go with... oh, Clayface is just gear 10, I suppose. So what we can do here is just lobotomize them. Grundy is the perfect target for Constantine basic attack. Remember, you always want to enrage him. Z, okay. Who's next? Lobo, okay. Z is one of those characters that you really benefit from having an in-depth look to her, because it's a beginner-friendly character, and thus you help many players by releasing some insight on her. The Blitz will still kill Swamp Thing, Clayface. My names are messed up today, I don't know why. So let's try and bleed Constantine, because it's the first time that we can. Bye bye, Swampy. So we have to save our healing immunity for Swamp Thing when he is low enough. So let's apply some bleeds on him. He didn't have any, it seems. And the healing immunity and damage should kill him. Yep. And then we can start pummeling at this penguin. And we don't have really good crits, so we shouldn't proc his shield, buff, crit, or whatever. Remember that he is able to steal buff, so we don't want awareness or stuff like that being available to him. But the fight will take a little bit because we are on a different affinity, an horrible affinity, and we need to take our time to have him bleed. So bye bye, Pengy. It's a shame that you lose 1 star if you complete the game with your full team. They should change this, because yep. Depends on the other two. Let me check your legendary points. fifth one. Take the fifth one. Or if you really want him to... So there's a point here to take the fourth one just to res them all, or the fifth one for the permanent mending. I suppose that if you want to use in a composition like the one I'm using, the res all, it's better. If you instead want to use him just like a random damage dealer, a blue damage leader, just go with the fourth, with the fifth. And I suppose that you should wait for Ogre to be back tomorrow, because he will advise for something better than I do. But I think that's the gist of it. So we will risk. So I did something stupid, because there's both Harlequin Magister, Constantine, and Starfire. This is a nightmare team because I always get enraged, but again, you cannot whine all the time. So let's try and kill. Let's try and kill Constantine here. And the only thing that we can do here is just AoE, because it will reduce the damage from Starfire and the damage from John Constantine. So we should start racking up buffs on Etrigan and gaining turn meter up from them. So let's purge Harlequin Magister. He did even hit. Lucky me. Bye bye Reds. So let's kill them all. And it seems that this Starfire is just beatable, saving my... The only red that died is Harlequin Magister, because she got the evasion down. I was always scared about Redwood led team because he used to steal. Yeah, Magister has that superpower where she dies with 10,000 evasion on her. I was always scared that Redwood would just steal my awareness and buffs. But I don't care any longer. I'm just trying to deal with it as much as I can. So always, unless you get some buffs, here we got some buffs on Starfire. You don't want to open with their AoE, but we will do right now. She has 7, 8 intelligence up, and I have the legendary point for the 25% special damage. And this is why, because you want to bring greens down. Here we have a reverse flash that was even saved by Starfire. She wasn't able to kill him. So let's I suppose we kill Power Girl. And then we AoE. Don't worry, Mrs. Ogre. And thank you for your care. So we cleaned another board. Let's see what we have. Oh, but you want to see some evasion team, right? This is one of the most topic evasion team I find. And I will show it. The issue with evasion is that my Starfire is gear 11. L2 with the fifth one, the death immunity, and the third one, the increased damage on AoE. I am one of the few guys, the very few guys that prefers the 3 over the 1. But when there's some evading guys, I usually bring my Steppenwolf, so there's no point in getting that. And I prefer to have a big AoE on turn 1 and bring them down instead of going for some hit chance up. And I just bought a pack because I thought that I couldn't. Yeah, I bought one pack because I thought that I couldn't compete this week, and it's my birthday this month, so I have an excuse for that. But because of the stream, yep, no, not a big one, not big one. I'm just a little dolphin. I buy one pack every month or every other month because I need the gems for the stream. Because when you play for, like yesterday, for 5 hours, you spend like 2k, 3k each day. So multiply that for over 4 weeks, it's like 10 to 15k gems spent. And that's the reason I buy one pack each month, and the additional shards is just gravy. We are pretty safe. 59. We are 100 points over the threshold. We have Daniel over us, just 4 points over us. Rolling Solon, it's there. Let's see if I have some other Alliance guys here. Neutron was, yep, Neutron, he's there. I miss Michael. He used to go nuts on PvP. Sometimes later he's not really enjoying because of these stupid fights. I am in the world 53, and I still find this kind of fights. Why? So let's there's not even a point in playing a team like this. Which is the fourth? Siren. Siren for the evasion. This will... Let's just use the... I'm taking Starfire not because she's great, just because she has the second skill that applies evasion down, hit chance down. But I suppose that Eloquent Magister will just slaughter them. Yeah, it was too low with him. Starfire is just for the evasion down, the chance down. And I didn't use the AoE, so there's no cheating. We know that we will lose. My guys are gear 10, Batgirl and Batman Beyond. I cannot win this game, but you got the point. What I was trying to achieve here. The issue is that with turn 1 AoE from Etrigan means that my poor Batman Beyond is dead. You cannot play this kind of team against meta teams. And these are all teams that will slaughter any evasion. This is at 18k, there's not even worth going. Because even if I remove my gear 11 guys and bring all gear 10, those are gear 10, I will be above him. I just took 4 random guys. So if I bring my Liquid Magister here, and you say Silver Banshee. Why Silver Banshee? There's something that I am missing here. Why Silver Banshee? Just for the damage, I suppose. Yeah, but at Gear 9, I explained it on Discord today. In Gear 9, you are able to one-shot your opponents. So when you kick... And remember that my Batgirl is Gear 10, but she's naked. She's Gear 10, but she has no skills. Okay, so she does no damage. And that's my Batman Beyond. It's lowly skilled here, as you can see, 5, 3, 6, 3. The only one that were skilled in the before fight were her and obviously Starfire. Yeah, I used to play Constantine because during the challenge of last week, I was forced to play with just one Gear 11, and I ended up playing two teams most of all. This was one. Batman Beyond, and Croc. This was one, and the other one was this. This one. I'm slowly leveling my Scarecrow, and depending on next month, it will be next month announcement. It will be Gear 10. But the issue is always the same, the rings. So double Robin, Batman, Hedrigan, bye bye. And as you can see, I will go for Science with the AoE on turn 1. On turn 1, the AoE from Starfire won't kill the two reds. So right now she has a buff, and she has 5. So she has 5 buffs. This can kill someone, probably. But just Robin. Red Robin is still there. I would have traded that Robin for the other Robin any day. Red Robin is so annoying because it can just nullify your Superman. Still no luck. Adrian is still alive. And they did crit on the last fight. Let's buff up. What about Cinnamon Toast Crunch? It's something for from Starfire. So let's steal the damage immunity if we can. Yep. He should taunt on next turn. So let's try and apply buff immunity. Okay, fine. Over. And done. So Paul, please explain this cinnamon toast stuff, because we are curious right now. Oh, yeah, pretty random. So here, what you want to do is, let's just go with the Lobo team. It's nice, it's fun. And it's honestly, it's so consistent. Oh, sure. Sorry, I don't know about that because here in Italy we probably don't have that conversion. One second, please. Okay, so let's... So POT is faster than Power Girl. We can risk it. Nope. I was saying that we can risk it and try to apply some bleeds around just to avoid her using her 2 over and over. And obviously we called for the only one we shouldn't, because it was the one that couldn't attack. Okay. Okay. So he cannot attack anyone beside the OJ. And we should be able to do some damage on POT here. Apply more bleeds. It's nice that she applies the debuff immunity and then you cannot touch her with this team, but at least Siren does some damage and does this 3 from Constantine. So she should die. The best call assist here is Lobo. Because Lobo cannot miss and will apply more bleeds. It's been a crazy week, by the way. I think it's one of the highest 3,200 top 100. I think it will end up with, there's still half an hour, and I think it will go up to 3 and 3 or 3 and 4, and it's pretty flat because 314 is the 100, and 300 and 3,300 sorry, it's the 69. So 30 position in just 50 points. So we learned our lesson on never go with the... There's no Starfire here. We can go with the red team. Let me think. We can still go with the team or just go with the red one. They have no taunt, so there's no need in speeding them up. Maybe we can go for... So the turn here is my guy first. So let's remove the buffs from Constantine and try and kill him. Yep. Let's save the AoE for when we care. Constantine should be dead. I'm born in 77, so yep, I grew up in late 80s, or let's say I was older in late 80s, so just post them and I will watch them tomorrow probably, because after this is over I will be reclaimed by my girlfriend, so no time to watch stuff. So here let's kill as one thing, because we want to turn meter up, and because Constantine is dead we have a chance to use the... Also, they don't even have the awareness. I was saying that because Constantine is dead, we will be able to use the AoE and kill some of them, because it will proc anyway. While if they are all alive, it shouldn't proc. But they were just without any awareness, so it was a moot point. Yeah, 19 were just awesome, to be honest. Late 90s were just wonderful. It was strange at the moment because, you know, there was all those Guns N' Roses, Bon Jovi stuff, which I really dig, but there were some crazy good stuff, like some of the best music. There was Innuendo in 1901, and then there were in Italy we had a lot of new TV series, which is supposed that in the US there were like some years before, and it was just a wonderful period. I got my very first serious girlfriend in 98. Okay, let's not go there because it's a pain. We have this team here. Yeah, I'm a little bit older. I'm 15 here older, but it's okay. So Superman did heal. People were wondering on Reddit if the Starfire did proc from Hedrigan, and she procs from this move, from the casting of the third one. She doesn't proc when Hedrigan kills someone. Yeah, you are 1 year older, Jess. Don't talk. So let's AoE them to bits. Yeah, I really like the fact that it can proc from the normal buff, just not from the death triggers, because this is a passive, okay? And it shouldn't proc. Like, it shouldn't proc from Superman, for example. And she procs a lot. Yeah, she just did proc from Superman. So let's continue. We have a navy red team with Adrian. We just go with and my actual girlfriend is from 84, so we are 13 years apart. Sorry, not 13, 9 years. I get the difference, but it's okay. Sometimes it doesn't matter. We want to still buff up. We keep buffing up because Harrow still has the death immunity, which is pointless for us to attack. We stole the taunt, which is awesome, because Clayface will retain the agility sub, meaning he is a great tank. Let's attack just Edrigan, because there's no point in attacking the others. And maybe we want to apply some debuff immunity on Power Girl, so she cannot get the death immunity on the next turn, where we can use the AoE from Starfire. She should nuke everyone. Yep. And our own Etrigan should kill the opponent Etrigan. So as you can see, the ability of Starfire to nuke everyone out of the orbit, it's not something that you want to, you know, push the button as soon as possible. Maybe it's worth to just wait, save your buff immunity, or to prevent them from going nuts. I don't think it's someone like this team has one thing which will proc a lot of Starfire. It's not like Etrigan that you can plug in every composition. You need to build around. It's not like you need some stuff. When you have some stun team that you have to build around, or they won't work. But it's something that you have to consider, because if you don't protect her, like right now, she has no protection. If my Etrigan would have critted, she would have been dead. So as have you seen, Starfire did proc from Etrigan. She procs so much. So let's try and steal the death immunity from Starfire. We did it. So our own Clayface is immune, and we want to kill Superman, maybe. We would have liked to have a taunt here, but we cannot ask for that much. So let's try and kill Swan Thing, because I'm bored of their continuous hitting. Let's see if I can kill Superman with a double proc. Yep. And now I can use the AoE on Hedrigan and hopefully hit someone that I can kill. Let's taunt up on Superman. Because we want to save that last point. And as you can see, Starfire is saving herself with from the blitz with that immunity. As of AWLX, I don't know. We talked about yesterday. Chat was asking about what's the difference between Starfire and that. Sorry. Let me mute this. Starfire and Firestorm. They both have a big nuke on a spell, and the issue is that he is a relic of the past. I said the same thing yesterday. They used to apply some constraint, some gating on skills, and right now maybe they are on the decaying line of the game. They want to rack up more and more followers or players or don't know. And they gave us something that you can use on turn 1 without any problem. The only gating is the additional damage, like you can have on Power Girl. 5 strengths up, 30% more damage. And thus is AWLX. AWLX has this skill which starts on a big gate of 5 turn cooldown. So to be honest, I really like his kit because he can purge. He can purge buff, cannot miss, do more damage, apply damage immunity, get buffs from the other. It's nice. The issue with him is that he's just a big tank that can be countered by the other guys that are right now in the game. Sooner or later they will just rework him. I thought that they would rework him or SSS Lex, which is another Lex Luthor, which is nice. Because he has a fine kit. Buff immunity, speeds up, silence and immunities, 2 meter down, light heal, and he is the only leader that you can have at R4. So it's usually when a player starts, SSS Lex Luthor is the very first leader they use. Heavy blue team, it calls for this. I don't know, I hope that they rework eventually all the nice kit character, because you want to have some of them in your roster before they are power crept or phased out by different or better character. Like World Greatest Detective is just a worse version of Red Robin. Red Robin does the same thing as to a degree as World Greatest Detective. He gives 2 meter up, reduced cooldown to a degree, debuff, stuff like that, and it's just easier to use and control. So it's not a power creep like the definition of power creep when you have something identical with better stats. But it's someone that fills the same role and you don't care about him. So let's use the AoE here because we want to apply intelligence down, and we try and kill him. We didn't. Next turn maybe. We just lost 1 point because of this. It's okay. Okay, this is Lawless. We can troll him just because I want the points, but I think that we can opt for a better board for tomorrow. And tomorrow I've been challenged to another strange thing that I call Back to the Stone Age challenge, where you are able to only play with characters that are farmable. Yeah, for science. So I will talk about this before I end the stream, because you can expect the next videos being about this. I think that I will go deep into this kind of playing during the PvE days, while on the PvP I will rack up point for the alliance with Starfire. So I don't think we have to play. We are 48 and we can talk until the end of the season. 35 is 500 before me, above me, so we don't care. The other guys from the alliance should be safe, I hope. Daniel, he's here. Rolling Solon is there. Management. Oh, these are 4 guys from my alliance in just 10 points. DP is our healer, is our leader. Rolling Solon is another. Management is a gear 10 guys. Check his roster. He is a gear 10 in top 100. So if he can do that, you can do. And congratulations for your anniversary. I hope that you will enjoy your festivities that you had to take. And I was saying, this guy here was one of the very first guy I met in the alliance, and is one that he decided to stay at gear 10. He has a nice roster with a lot of L3 and L4, and yeah, it's in top 100. So Jess, if you want to check. By the way, I was talking about the challenge. So the challenge is this: you can only play with character that are available from farmable plays. So campaign, alliance pack, PvP pack, or red alert, and current red alert and current PvP and alliance pack. Ogre said if you want to be let's say more of a masochist one, just play with only campaign guys. So I will see what I can do. It will probably be excruciating, but I don't care about Blue Beetle shards, because as you can see I have more than enough for L5, and I don't think that I can get below top 1500. And congratulations for the 5 years. it's something long, especially when there are kids or house movement involved. I've been there, so I know that. My longest one has been 12 years, so no kids involved. So I was saying, only campaign character, so Harlequin Magister will probably be one of my staple, Hal Jordan or Cheetah, then Z, Huntress, Green Arrow, Cyborg, depending on what I can find. I will try to restrict myself to campaign only, but I know that he will be pretty hard, because let's say I start tomorrow and I get this guy here. I don't have any essence here. So what does he have? So he has Harlequin Magister, Swan Thing, Power Girl, and DOJ. To beat this, you want some kind of healing immunity, and the only one that you have is Dr. Fate, Superman, because it's available from the achievement. And I suppose that's it. Yeah, I don't know why. Just keep getting them. So to beat this team, you are in a World of Heart if you don't have POT, because POT can shut down Power Girl, but you don't have any good way to remove Harlequin Magister from the equation. You don't have anti-evasion, and you don't have anything. So if you miss on your POT, you are just screwed. And that's it. That's why this challenge is pretty hard. If we instead consider Red Alert and Alliance and PvP, you may bring your own DOJ to Purger. You may bring Martian Manhunter, and you have more healing immunities in the other characters that are available. By the way, if I will try and play it and see where I get. So I hope that you enjoyed this kind of stream during Reset Day. I'm not going to play any longer. It's just a waste of gems and energy. And I am pretty safe right here. There's no energy, right? Nope. I was saying, I hope that you enjoyed. I hope that you like. Hi Bahamut, welcome to the stream. Just in time for me to quit. Oh, fine. I will. So follow the channel and especially just check this thing. Check this. It's a playlist. It's my YouTube channel, and there's a playlist called The Beginner Experience, which goes on the topics that are mostly useful for beginners or returning players. So that's the link. Just go over it, and I hope that you will find something useful. How to spend your gems, or how to not spend your gems, and stuff like that. If you follow the channel, you will have more videos in the next days. I'm going to stream. Yeah, you're welcome. And I will give you even 2 other... oh, thank you for the follow. This is the official criminal activities. Yeah, robberies. This is the official subreddit for DC Legends. And this is the Discord. Yeah, I'm going to link that ogre, don't worry. This is the official Discord. Let me find invite people, set to not expire. And never expire. And never ever copy. This is the... Oh, thank you for the follow, YouTube. Bamut, thank you for the follow. Tiran, thank you for the follow. This is the official Discord where you can find me and other guys. The other guys I'm referring are the Oddsman. Oddsman is, let's say, the second most important podcast. 8 mil, don't hate me. We have Oddsman is a group of 3 people which I consider the cornerstone of DC Legends. They are 3 of the moderators or former moderators of Reddit, and you have Ogre, which is to me an expert on bleeders, one of the most well-known bleed players, Chemo Lover, and we have his wife right now on the stream, Mrs. Ogre Barbarian. He's a nice guy. He is one of those guys that went to Warner Bros. And showed us how they think, how they work, and it's just a cool guy. Follow him. He will stream in a few hours. So, no, we have only one king. And it's green. You may say that Chemo is green too. But, and the other guy is Doombax, which is one of the first guys that started the so known insight, which are things that you can read and understand how a character is built up, what's his role, and whatever. And the other guys is DP, and you can notice that the Oddsman is Ogre Barbarian, Doombax, DP. DP is another moderator on Reddit and is well known for his analysis of steel. Is the leader of my alliance, and is more into the economic stuff of the game. He will tell you when one pack in the shop, let's say, let's go over this. He will say probably that this 950 gems is worth or not worth buying. This 8k for 100 shard is not worth buying, and so on. So he has a playlist and a web series on the Oddsman channel. I've linked it before. Is the YouTube channel /UC3. I don't have the Oddsman name on my bookmark, sorry. But if you click there, you will follow it. Subscribe to them. As I said, they have various, let's say, series where they talk about economics or they talk about other stuff, and they have a podcast about DC Legend, and they usually invite one people over the podcast each month, so you have even different point of view when they go over the stuff. Also, this is over. Thank you for my shirt. And the other podcast and the other guy, which is one of the representative of DCL community, is 8mil. But to me, the original podcast is the one from... so if you are a new player, one of the very first videos that I went through is just level up your monthly heroes if you can, because they, as you can see, past month heroes and current month heroes have buffs, which mean they have more health in the future event, and this will help you in completing the event, gathering more and more and more shards each month. I've been playing since a month, since a year. I started on I think January 217, while he started just yesterday. Uh, so don't invest heavily into the featured character, but you should do, because in this case Kid Flash is a niche character that's pretty good on its own, because it can reduce turn meter from opponents, but it's not one of the best character in game. The previous month we had some crazy guys. One of the very best characters in the game, in Etrigan, was a freebie, so you got it for free, like Kid Flash is this month. Or we got Power Girl, which is one of the best tank in the game. People will argue with me over that, but it's one of the best tank of the game and one of the best damaging guy of the game. So you have to just have a little bit of patience, because you will fail a lot in your very first month. But you will be able to get to good levels as soon as you increase your gear. And as I said, check the playlist that I gave you, the one for the beginner experience, because there are a lot of info that you will maybe overlook when you are start playing, and they are just the fundamental stuff that you should know. I don't know. She is a girl who? Bahamut or? Oh, fine. So we will get the in-depth look on Z. And Power Girl. Yeah, she's a girl. And Mrs. Ogre here just took the same vow that Ogre did, and she started delivering us some insight. And one of the very next that she will do is Z. Zatanna is one of the characters that you start with, and it's one of the best healers you can get at the beginning of your career in the game. So check it on the Oddsman channel tomorrow, or live on stream when she goes. They usually stream on YouTube. The link is the one from the Oddsman I gave you above. So that should be it. If you have any more questions, I will gladly answer them. If not, I will go to my girlfriend and go to bed probably. That's your name on Discord, Paul. So for anything, just poke us or poke me on Discord. I'm always spamming there. So you will find me nearly every hour of the day if I am work or if I am at home, because I'm a big nerd and I always have my my Discord open. So that's it. If you don't have any more questions, just poke us. Discord, Reddit, Flying Pigeon, whatever. We are one of the best group in the game at the moment, because we always answer people's question. We try and pull out content for them, so just enjoy and feel free to ask for content. We will comply. We will do whatever you want, because you know we have someone. Yeah, but if the pigeon just knocks on your window and it has an ankle monitor with the with, you know, some message, you will be scared. It's normal. So again, good night to you. I'm Gurthor on Reddit and Duloth everywhere else. Feel free to poke me if you need anything, and if not, see you in the next days. See you on Sunday stream as usual. I will advertise it as usual on Discord and on Reddit some minutes before it. Follow the other guys. Follow Hate Mail, Pierre Woods, X7, whoever. Just play the game because it's one of the best games right out. Marvel Strike Force has some better things, but this does the whole thing better and it's more enjoyable. And you have Superman and Doomsday here. You don't have them into Marvel Strike Force, so you cannot play with my Boy Scout. Have a good night. Bye bye. I'm dragging this too long. See ya.